Disclaimer, this video is made for an adult audience. What's the upside, adult fans of LEGO Solbrick in the house? And I'm standing here on an empty lot in Soltown, my custom LEGO layout. I have an idea what to fill this space with. Yes, you guessed right, well maybe from the title of this video, that I'm going to create a McDonald's restaurant. It's going to be a tiny one, but I'm thinking that the bottom part, that's where you have the entrance and where you order your meals. And then on the second level, there's going to be where you can have the tables and everything where you sit and eat. And then I'm thinking of having it going up here or something next to this food market building to cover up that hole in the wall. And maybe it will be an apartment or something on the third level. Or maybe it's just another place where you can eat at McDonald's or the office of the manager or something. And funny thing is that I am going to base this building on the creator expert modular, the Parisian restaurant. So we have this fancy restaurant that is going to be a McDonald's, which is of course fast food and not considered high class. Alright, so the first floor is done basically. I opted out of some details that are in the Parisian restaurant because it just looks weird, and I do have the bar pieces, but I don't have the arm pieces that will connect over here. So, well, at least I don't know where I have them, if I have them. And the stickers that I used, they're not original. These are replica stickers from brickstickershop.com. I think it's operated by a couple that are living in the Netherlands. Pretty fast shipping if you live in the European Union, which I happen to do. Maybe some of your UK residents will get in trouble later on, who knows. Aside from that, I actually used to work at McDonald's when I was in my early 20s for a year in between art schools. And I tried to remember how it looked inside. This is of course a very small building, so it's really cramped. But nowadays you order at this kind of large iPhone looking building. So there's only just one like cash register that a person can work. Usually never used anymore. I've tried using it and nobody shows up. So it's just one person working in here, and she has a sticker. And in the original McDonald's set that I'm showing now on the screen, hopefully, these are actually stickers. So you just put them on a torso like so. I think that looks rather nice. And she's working and what's that called even? It's some sort of a stove. And just some like a commercial here or art. And the trash bin. And you got your dispensers for ketchup and mustard. I've never seen a mustard dispenser at McDonald's, to be honest, but maybe that's something. And here we have a tray. Just fastened on a jumper plate so it won't fall over. So very cramped, and you have a back door here where you can go out to the alleyway. And this is the front door. Yeah, I should put like some sort of a knob here that you can open it maybe in. Should it be yellow or should it be red? I'm thinking yellow. So I think that looks rather smart. I haven't really decided which color the rest of the building should have for the facade. This is of course the nice green one. So we'll see. Maybe we'll use some bricks or masonry bricks. While filming I ran into a little bit of a problem, and that's that I'm getting low on battery. But look here, I got my outlet inside of the building if you missed my previous video. So I can just start charging from here. That's good. Anyways, the second floor has been added to the McDonald's. And this is the inside where we can, let's just change the angle. So I left it open here. You can imagine that there is a floor and stairs or whatever here and some more seats. But I just wanted to make it easier for us to see the bottom floor. So you have, of course, a little McDonald's yellow flower in the corner, and you have this police officer enjoying, I think it's a, well, it looks just like a McFeast, right? You have the salad, the meat, and the cheese, and you have the bread. And of course you got some fries for that. And I've googled McDonald's Lego, and I found some like knockoff company that had a bit of this kind of facade going for their McDonald's set. So I kind of copied that or inspired it. It doesn't really look like the same, but a bit. And you know, because you can think that this is like an old building, and McDonald's with all their power just went and changed this part of the facade, and they made it look more modern. And of course this color and the stripes here, the stripes look like French fries, or we call them pommes strippes in Swedish. Stripes, pomme, the stripes. Pomme is, I guess it's French for potato. What do I know? I'm mere a man. So let's just see how that looks with the facade put back in. That's turning out quite nicely, I would say. Maybe just one more floor, and then like an attic floor. That's basically just the roof. The third floor is in here. I might add some form of details here, some tiles, one by ones if I have any. Otherwise I'm in a bit of a problem. Let's have a look inside. So this is the manager's office, and she has this Ronald McDonald large sword, or maybe it's something from her family, and she's counting the money, and she has her phone and some books over here in the bookshelf, and of course the security box, the money box, I mean the safe where she can store all the money. Most of it is probably digital money these days. So I think that looks oh sorry, it's the wrong way around actually, because I got this in the Harry Potter Hogwarts set. So it's some nice detailing in the front there, so that looks better. Let's just switch the phone around. I was like, does she need a computer? Well, she's just a manager, so she's not really going to do any other work than to yell at her employees, because that's what my manager when I worked at McDonald's used to do. She always had something to be angry about. But still, I liked her. She was a good manager, so no shade. She was, I think she was 28 years old, and she had to manage a bunch of 16-year-olds that just wanted to work at McDonald's for a while so they could buy a PlayStation. Well, I think that turned out rather smart. I really like that kind of slow Parisian looking rooftops. So a little bit about my time at McDonald's. Well, I was basically offered a job at the unemployment agency, carrying fridges and that kind of kitchen appliance for maybe $200 a month or 200 euros a month. So I was like, nope, that's not gonna happen. I went online at McDonald's homepage. So I just applied for all the jobs in the Stockholm region that were available at McDonald's, and I went to an interview the next day, and the day after that I started working. So it was pretty easy at the time getting a job at McDonald's. Even though the salary was bad, it was better than $200 a month. So I could buy some Lego at the time, but unfortunately I think my girlfriend back then broke up with me. But the good thing was that I became employee of the month that month, because they felt sorry for me at work. Let's have some handheld action. Here you can see the roof. I didn't really put anything special up there, just a chimney. I like those flowers. And well, if you want to see on the back side, I didn't really put anything like a real floor up here. So basically the manager has a really grand office. From the side, nothing really going on there either. Maybe I'll add some advertisement or something. That would probably look nice. Might do that on this side as well. Or maybe some mosaic. Some tiles or something, making a nice image. I don't know. But I think this really turned out nice, and I like the details here on the side with those little 1x1 tiles poking out like that. Really looks nice. Would you eat at this McDonald's? I still eat at McDonald's even though I did work there. I always feel ashamed afterward because you get that kind of like, it's a weird feeling you get afterwards. I mean, I don't really get sick, but I just feel a bit bloated or something. Many of my friends did work at McDonald's during high school on weekends and late nights so that they could save up money, well, to buy PlayStations, but also to go abroad after school for a year or something before going to college or university, as we say. And I think that's fine. I think it was a pretty good job. I sometimes miss working there even though it was stressful and the pay was awful. But the camaraderie was really nice. We used to go out on Friday nights and Saturdays and so on with my colleagues, and the one that were over 16. You get to go to the pub and drink alcohol when you're 18 in Sweden, so we had a lot of good times, and I started dating one of the girls at McDonald's, and she later became my wife. And no, that's not what happened, but there was a lady there for a short time. But all good things come to an end. I worked my last day at McDonald's, and then the day after that I started art school again. And with that said, you know the drill. Stay out of nonsense and stay awesome, and please subscribe. Oh yeah, before I go, my next video will be probably some housekeeping in the town, tidying everything up after all this building that's been going on. It's quite messy. Should I show you? I'm going to show you. So I need to clean this stuff up. I actually got this new figure also. She's called Tina Tough, I was told on Instagram. She was a lead character in one of the Lego City magazines. Anyways, here's I usually use the iPad to watch instructions for stuff. Like in this case, I was watching the Parisian restaurant, one of the tripods, and these bins are really good for sorting smaller stuff. So, and oh, that's a crazy mess. This is like the space where my son sits and play, so I have to remove everything. I don't know if I showed you this before, but anyways, that's what's going to be going on in the next video. So see you then.